Welcome back. Today I am doing a tutorial using the new Violet Voss Laura Lee palette. So let's jump right in. I'm using the shade Pris Pot. Wow, we're starting this off fantastically. So I'm using the shade Pris Pot to use as a transition, and then I'm going to jump into this next shade called Ragamuffin. I love the names on these, by the way. Laura Lee is a hoot, so I'm not shocked that the names on here are very personal to her and very just like goofy and funny. So I'm using this to just build up that color in the crease. I'm using I think this is an Eddie Funkhauser brush. I love this. I think I have like 3 of them, and if I can find it on Amazon, it's like 10 bucks, and I'll link it down below. But this is really nice to blow out colors all over your crease and lid. Then I'm going to jump in to Fried, which, oh my gosh, you guys, this is a camel color. You guys know I love camel, like poopy camel, orange, brown shades. These transition colors are life in this palette. She killed it. I mean, she hit all different types, and I love, this reminds me of like MAC Uninterrupted, I believe it's called. There's some other ones too. So now I'm going in with Bubs, and this is just a dark brown, chocolatey brown, and we're going to focus this on the outer portion of our crease. You can see I'm just building this color up as we usually do, and I'm keeping this pretty low, and I'm going to put a little bit kind of on the inner corner. It's not necessarily a halo eye, but I'm keeping it really tight in that crease and keeping it low, and then you see me going back in with that big brush and blending, and then I'm just going to keep building the color up slightly. So you just want it to deepen up the actual crease, which is lower than where we put our transition, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to mix Fleeky and Smashly. One's a gold and one's a green, and I kind of wanted a light green. So I sprayed my brush with Fix Plus, and I'm packing this on the center of my lid, and then you'll see me kind of blending out the edges really lightly because you want it to have a gradient effect, and you don't want to have just like a, you know, smack of color right in the middle. So kind of blend those edges out really lightly, and then you see me going back in and just blending out that crease just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to go in with Basic. I never do a brow highlight, but this is a matte, really light kind of white vanilla shade, so I'm going to highlight my brows because I was feeling extra. And then I'm going to do a wing as per usual. I was like, do I do a wing? Do I not? I could have just popped on lashes, but I love wings. What can I say? I feel like they complete the look for me. And so I'm using my Artist of Makeup liner pen, which is Life. I've had it for 6 months. I'm telling you, it's still going strong. If you guys are having a problem with liner, purchase this liner pen. I'm telling you, it's amazing. After that, I'm going to pop some lashes on. These are Huda Beauty Samantha, which is one of my favorites from Huda. They're just really pretty, wispy, well, I was going to say everyday lashes. I mean, let's be real. These are not everyday, but like one of my favorite go-to lashes. I don't know how to say it, you guys. I am high maintenance. Every day for me is not the norm for like most people. So for me, they're every day. So then I'm going to do some concealer. I mixed the NARS and the Urban Decay. I kind of have a favorite 5 concealers, and I just kind of swap them out. And then I'm adding some Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then I'm going to add it to my face. This really locks in your makeup, so you bake under your eyes, and then you kind of stipple and swirl the translucent powder on the rest of your face with a flat kabuki, and I find this really makes my makeup last longer. So I'm going to go in and contour now. Love this. This is from Target, Pixie Shape and Contour Powder. It is so beautiful. It is one of my favorites, and also this brush. This is a Royal & Langnickel Silk Contour Brush. I had some questions about this. You guys, this is one of my favorite. I have 2 favorite contour brushes. It's this one and is it Delium Tools? You see me use them all the time. There's a reason I use them, because they work the best. So now I am using this Tarteist blush palette. Sorry that my lighting is so light. Again, I'm working on it, and each video you'll see that it's getting a little bit better, but I'm going to use kind of that, it's almost like the nudie shade in the palette, And then I'm going to just add a little bit more of that translucent powder to really clean up any edges. And then voila, I'm wiping it away. But usually you would let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes. So then I'm going to wipe away all the powder under my eyes and everything that we had baking. And then I'm going to jump back in and go back to the eyes. I'm going back in with Ragamuffin, beautiful orange, just yumminess of a shade, and I'm sweeping this on my lower lash line. I'm using a Smith Cosmetics brush. These are great brushes, very pricey, but I love them. And then I'm going back into Fried. Again, you just want to layer all these really nice, warm, toasty shades that Laura came up with. She killed it. I'm telling you guys, this palette is, the mattes alone, like, slay my life. So now I'm going in with Bubs, again that brown, and we're just going to use a smaller brush. I think this is a Morphe M506. Love this, and the M507 for detailed crease work and lower lash line. So we're just deepening that lower lash line, and I'm going in with that green alone. What was it? Smashly, and a small liner brush that I sprayed with Fix Plus, and I'm really going to concentrate this on the inner part of the lower lash line just to add a little bit of va-va-voom. And then I'm going to highlight. I'm using Gold Digger from Artist Couture, which is one of my faves. And then I'm going to apply some white liner in the waterline just to make my eyes pop, and some mascara on the lower lash line. And just to blend the lashes together, you always want to kind of do that, or you can use tweezers to kind of push them together. And then I'm going in with my beloved lip stain. This is from Milk Makeup. I love it. And then I'm going to go in with a liquid lip. I believe this is Bianca from ColourPop. I will have it linked down below. And that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you. I have another video coming Friday. 3 videos this week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.